All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and record a video here regarding the Google Slide Decks and how to make a copy of it so you can use it to submit your solution on your drawing. So here, for example, here's a Google Slide Deck. It's basically a PowerPoint, but it's in your Drive, your Google Drive. So first you have to have that open, and then from there, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and when it's open, you're going to go to File, and down here you have a Make a Copy. And you want to do that for your entire presentations or if you want to do it for the slides. So I will always do the whole presentation so that I can edit it later. So here is a title. And what you're going to do is when you have it, copy is it said copy off. All right. So what you want to change is this. You're going to change first the part where I said copy off. You're going to change that to your name. So your first and last name. All right. So that way, I know who you are when you submit it. All right. And you don't need to share with me yet. So you just make that copy and then you can click OK. All right. Now that copy is now in your Google Drive. Um, and here is a copy. So I apologize for it being a little long, but here it is. You see, this is the file that we copied, and then you can go in here and you can change your informations. For example, you can go in here and change the name. Um, this is the only time you can edit stuff is to make a copy of that Google slide or the Google Doc. You do the same thing with the Google Doc. All right, you change it to your first and last name. Um, and then your class period, if you want to add it in here, also do that. All right. So let's say fifth period, for example. All right. And then that is automatically saved on your Google Drive. It's saving right here. It's saved to your drive. All right. And then you want to share this with me. So you want to get the link that you want to share. So the link that you're going to share, make sure that that link is for Cypress Fairbank or anyone with the link. And then you want that is being selected, one of those two options. What you're going to do is you're going to copy the link. All right, you hit done. Now you can go to your website where you need to place that link. So let's say that link was for your AutoCAD drawing. So you need to go to the page that is your AutoCAD drawing. So you go to AutoCAD drawing. And then once you're in there, you can go and you can place that. Let me move the picture over here. When in here, you can go back to insert and you can insert either by doing an embed. An embed is when you can do uh, something like this and it show up the whole PowerPoint slide, or and when that result is looking like this, right? And you can change this to be smaller or bigger, depending on how you want it to look. But I prefer to be able to see things, so make sure you can make it as big as possible. If you are doing two things side by side, then that's a different story. Now, when you have that done, that's one way of doing it. The other way to do it is go down here and make a button. A button is where you can insert the link and you can click the name. So if this is your AutoCAD drawing exercises, you can name it that way, whatever name that you guys use. So I'm going to call it example just because this is an example. So you can see, and I insert, and then you can see here, this is my button now, and I can drag it out to make it bigger, and I can move it by simply move it where I need it to be moved. And I can always click on it, and I can change stuff like if I want to just text, but I prefer feel the whole thing, and then you can move it around. All right. And once you're done with it, you can hit publish. All right. I don't want to publish this. I just want to show you guys. So I'm going to delete it. But anything that you make a change to your website, always hit publish at the end. That way it's there. All right. So this is a very short video on how to do that little copy your slide decks. All right. Enjoy.